for every guy walking by himself going, nobody tells a Navy man when he's had enough to drink, because only a Navy man knows when he's had enough to drink. Maybe there's another guy, 30 miles away, walking by himself going, shut up, you weren't in the Navy, kiss my butt, I don't need this crap. I hear it all day and I'm tired of it, I don't need it. It's just a theory. The street, it's so scary outside nowadays. I got mugged about 6 months ago. The oddest thing about the entire situation, though, was that I wasn't afraid. Which is strange because basically I experienced my life through two primary emotions, fear and suppressed fear. All my life I've had this ingrown terror of being alone. And recently my girlfriend of 4 years, we'll call her Anne. Actually, I have all my ex-girlfriends lumped together in one big girlfriend I call Mandy. My, another neurotic disappointment? Yes. So Anne moved out, and I finally was stuck in this apartment alone, and I had to face my fear. And you know what? I didn't like it. Not only did she move out, but she took everything with her. She took all her possessions. She gutted the apartment. I'm just left scrambling around these 3 big empty rooms like Curious George on his big day at the museum. I was left with everything I brought to the relationship, a toaster and a fork, my one-stop breakfast and suicide by electrocution kit, you know. Never know which way the evening's going to go, so in the next morning I want to have options. Some of your fears are really irrational. Like all my life I've had this fear, not a fear, but I hate eating in restaurants. I feel very uncomfortable when I eat in restaurants. I'm obnoxiously polite with the waiters. You know, I just want a tuna sandwich. I'll go get it. You sit here. I'll get it. I'll make it. Because when I was a kid, we used to go out to eat. Our entire family used to eat at this one particular restaurant in our hometown. I grew up in a town called Hopedale, Massachusetts. I was born there in 1964. And the only thing I hate outside of myself is everything else. Okay, so there was this restaurant in Hopedale called the Pancake Man. And I can still hear the song in my mind. Do you know the Pancake Man, the Pancake Man, the Pancake Man? Do you know the Pancake Man? He lives right off Route 2. And what would happen is my father would get about a 6-pack in him. Every can a bullet in the chambers of his emotional pistol. And he'd tend to forget what happened the last time we tried to go out to eat. And he'd get what we call Budweiser bravery. I'm taking my boys out. He'd pack 6 petrified kids into the back of a wood-paneled station wagon. Country squire. We'd all have that fear grin stapled to our face. What do you kids want to eat? China cook? Puppuccinos? Pancake Man. And my mother, who's Southern, she'd give us the big, all right, you kids be good for me. Be good for me. You know how he is. Be good for Mom. No. So we get to the restaurant, and it's that same family restaurant, orange and yellow tables, and pictures of John and Robert Kennedy over everything. And the thing that was amazing about it was they had the same happy music tape every time. They had some generic happy music tape they got in 1967, and every time we go in, it was the same music. Ten minutes into it, my father has completely realized what's going to happen. He's seized by this rictus of tension. Put it down. Put it down. Dana! Wait. What? I don't see Kevin spilling it. No, it isn't. It's him. You stand up for him, but it's him every time. Wait. How do it? Because they don't listen to you. No, they don't. I'm telling all of you one time. Starting with you. You spill one drop out of that damn soda. Looking at me? You see this fork? I am going to stick this fork right in your eyeball. I'm not going to spill anything. I told you he'd spill it. Why? No. no. Now you tell me why. Every time we leave the house, this one has to make a goddamn mess. Never mind. Never mind. Take off your glasses. Then you couldn't go anywhere for help, because the minute a real problem erupted, my mother's walls of denial would go up like the Enterprise force fields. She turns into Attack of the Zombie Catholics.
You know, God has a plan for everyone, sweetheart.
20 minutes into it, total anarchy is broken out. My sister's locked in the bathroom crying. The waitress refuses to bring us our food. My mother's in the parking lot building a cross out of some old boards. If this family's gonna crucify me, you might as well do it right. Everybody happy now? Your mother's pretending she's Jesus again. Well, guess who's not gonna play Roman Centurion tonight? We'd have to get out of there before the local newspaper showed up. That's all we needed was one more lifestyle cover of my mother. You know, local woman in biblical tribute. And yet, in spite of all those fears, I chose to do this for a living. I'm in show business, which has no job security whatsoever, yet it attracts the most insecure people. Like, I'm doing pretty well, but I'm convinced no matter how well my career goes, I'll end up as a lonely old man wandering down the street all by myself, you know, going up to strange couples, wash me. My old girlfriend's flying above me on jetpacks, you know. Oh my God, that's Dana. Ah, the hell with it. Best thing that ever happened was the day she walked out of my life. 30 miles away. Who are you trying to kid? You're still in love with her and you know it. You just can't handle the pain. That's your problem. The end. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very